Hello, this is Mikołaj from Salon Maverick. Here we come with another video correcting common errors in English. So pretty much a follow-up on the very first video in this very series, making mistakes, correcting mistakes, common mistakes in English. Now we will take a closer look at some more of the errors that are very commonly made. We will have 15 sentences. Each and every time you will be given a couple seconds to take a good look at each and every sentence and spot some mistakes, something that you think is or is not fine, correct, accurate. All right, so let's get started. Number one, so a few seconds for you, take a good look and let me know and let yourselves know whether you can spot any mistakes. All right. So the first one, I'm going to, some of you might be wondering, I'm gonna. This is the everyday way of actually saying I'm going to. So I'm gonna take, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna do. So it's pretty much the same as I'm going to. So it's fine. Again, to take a decision or to make a decision, some of you might be wondering, actually both of them are fine. You take a decision mostly in the UK, you make a decision mostly in the USA. So you take a decision, you make a decision, both are fine. But there is one critical error here. So to depend on something. So the decision I'm going to take depends on the weather. All right. So number two, take a good look. Okay. So the very first critical error here is I got to know both of them. I met both of them. You cannot say I knew both of them on the part here. I got to know, I met. And then at the party, at the airport. Okay, so I got to know, I met both of them at the party. All right, number three. Okay, so first of all, you are right, you are wrong. So you are right, you are wrong. In this case, you are right. But you can also say you have the right, but then in the sentence like, a police officer can be addressing you. You have the right to remain silent. In this case, it's fine. But basically, if you want to agree or disagree with somebody, you are right, you are wrong. And then you shouldn't have said that. You could have told me. You should have told me about it much sooner. And then, so I shouldn't have said that. And the last one, apologies. Basically, it's okay. You can say apologies, my apologies, or just I'm sorry. Number four. Okay. So all the time, maybe every day, not all the day. So all the time, every day, I commute to work by tube. The other part of the sentence is fine. Just a quick look at the word tube, subway, underground. These are all synonyms. All right, number five. Okay, so he is 30 years old. That's a very common mistake. He has 30 years. He is 30 years old, but looks way older. So again, this is okay. This way older might look a bit out of place here, but it's, again, you can say, but looks much older, but you can also keep it as it is. He looks way older. It is way too short. It is way too heavy. So again, a very common way of saying it's much too late. It's way too late. So it is fine. Bearing this, he is 30 years old. Number six. Okay, so the first one, in the end, in the beginning. You can say at the end of the day, at the end of my career, but basically, if you refer to the point of time, so in the end, at first, in the beginning, it was really hard, but in the end, I got used to it. Yes. So then, thankfully, is an okay word. It means luckily, fortunately. A lot of people might feel a little uncomfortable using this word, but hey, don't worry. Luckily, fortunately, thankfully, I was able to finish my homework. So I was able to do something. Number 7. Well, it might look fine. Planning, making, shopping may be fine, maybe not. But okay. I'm planning on doing something. It means pretty much the same. I plan to do something. So a lot of you would think, oh, there's a mistake. Planning on doing something, making, shopping, too many inks. But no, it's basically fine. So I'm planning on something. So I'm planning on going to the cinema. I'm planning on leaving the country. So, but there is one critical error. So on doing shopping. So we do shopping. We don't make shopping. We do shopping. So we do housework. So I'm planning on doing shopping in the evening. Number 8. It might seem to be okay or okay or not. Okay, we got two little mistakes here. My friend who is an engineer. So remember about the articles an works for Apple. So my friend who is an engineer works for Apple. So just one letter, one word too many, and remember about the articles. Number 9. Okay. Take a look at the first word. A lot of you would skip that. Oh, it looks fine. But no, organizers, not organizators, organizers. So the organizers called off, canceled. Just remember, called something off, cancel, to put something off, to postpone. So the organizers called off the concert. And then some of you might be wondering, owing to, it's fine. Owing to, it means pretty much the same as due to or because of. So the organizers called off the concert owing to rainstorms. Number 10. Again, it might look fine, but as usual, as always, not as usually, common mistake. Usually I don't do it. Usually I wake up at 7 in the morning. But as usual, as always, I didn't reply to all the emails. You reply to something. You reply to a question, to reply to something, to answer something. So let me answer your question. Let me reply to your question. So as usually, I didn't reply to all the emails. Number 11. Okay, so again, an article. She's a lawyer, but she also teaches English at times. At times, it's fine. At times means sometimes. At all times means always. So just an upgrade on the word sometimes, at times, and instead of always saying always, you can say at all times. Keep your luggage supervised at all times. You can hear it very often or see it at the airports. Number 12. Okay, so quitting job, you quit a job, you find a job, you lose a job. So quitting job now doesn't make any sense or makes no sense. Okay. Number 13. All right. We were in a group of 4, or there were 4 of us. So you cannot say we were 4. Well, we're at 4. So we were in a group of four. There were four of us in a hotel suite. It's okay. And remember, hotel suite, the pronunciation, be careful. Hotel suite is a fancy room in a hotel. It's like the best deal apartment room you can get in a hotel. And suite. Life is sweet in a hotel suite, if you would like to remember that well. Number 14. All right. So the Polish, so we got a capital letter. The Polish economy has been evolving. Remember, to evolve is not the same as to evaluate. Evaluate, you assess, you rate something, but to evolve means to develop. So has been evolving fast, hasn't it? Right? Maybe the easiest one is always saying right. It's like the easy bet. So right, your name is Paul, right? You were born in Canada, right? But okay, you can also say hasn't it or right. And the last one, number 15. I am bored. Not boring. I am bored, like tired. When I have not got anything to do, or when I have got nothing to do. So in here, there are two options: when I haven't got anything to do, when I have nothing, when I have got nothing to do. I am bored. I am tired. All right, guys. So that's it. I hope you liked it. I'll see you in the next video, in the next episode. Stay tuned. Thank you very much. Cheers.